You need to learn how to face your fears. You need to learn how to go about your fears. You need to stand firm and face your fears. You see, fear is what makes man go down on his dreams. Today we're going to be talking about 3 ways to curb your fear. What is fear? An unpleasant, often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of fear. An unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. You see, most people are afraid of the future. They are afraid of even trying what their imagination or their dreams are. They are always afraid to try what they have imaginated. They are always afraid to try out their dreams. They are always afraid to try what they have planned for themselves. You see them going into a different direction because they are afraid this might not work. They are trying other things instead of giving that main thing a try. 3 ways to curb your fear. 1. Face your fear. Avoid fear. Only makes you scared. Whatever you fear, if you face it, it should start to fade. It is advisable to face your fear. Many people say it's hard. You have to face your fear, because if you don't face your fear will haunt you. You can't keep running from it. You can't keep looking for something to cover it up, because the more you live in it, the more it grows. You need to face it. You need to be strong, be passionate, be self-confident. You need to hold yourself and say, this can't win over me. You need to face your fear. You need to try that thing that you are afraid of trying. Go that direction you are afraid of going. You need to move towards that direction. You need to face your dreams. Keep trying until you get there. Face your fear. Do not be afraid. 2. Talk about your fear. You see, they say when a problem shared is half solved. You need to share your fears with people, experienced people. You need to talk about your fears with your friends, family, guidance. You need to talk to people about your fear. You see, when you talk about your fear, there's this probability or this percentage that it goes down. Out of 100, it might go down to even 50. Because people will give you this courage, they will give you that confidence, they will give you that momentum that will make you to face that fear. Many people have gone through what you are going through. You just need to find a mentor, somebody that have gone through a similar situation, and see how that person went through that situation and how he coped it. You need to talk about it to people. You need to make people know what your fears are. You need help. You need to talk to people that, yes, this is how it is to me. I don't know how to go about this. Talk to your friends. Share with your friends in school, in your church, or anywhere you are. Share with your family. Share your fears. Talk about it. Splash it out. Make people understand why you're afraid of it. They will give you I've met someone that in just some minutes, his fear was away. He just copped the fear immediately, because they told him some things that no matter how you think about it, it can't happen. It's just an imagination. Most people imagine things that make them fear so bad. 3. Imagine the worst. Though this is the hardest part. When someone tells you to imagine the worst, normally when they say imagine the worst, what do you mean by worst? Worst means the ugliest thing that can happen. Imagine the ugliest thing that can happen to you. Imagine the ugliest thing that fear can do to you, and tell yourself, I can do it. I can go through it. I can fight it. I have that confidence. Imagine the worst. Imagine that, for example, maybe you're afraid of something happening. Most of the times when I was in school, in primary school, I normally fear teachers that comes to class and asks for assignment early in the morning, and I have not done the assignment. Maybe I forgot or something. You see, that fear is a different type of fear, but you can cope that fear by doing the assignment. Most of the times, there are students in my class, they purposely don't do assignments because they are used to flogging. They have coped the fear of receiving cane. They whip them anyhow, and now they are used to it. They have copped the fear. They have done it many times. So you need to talk about your fear. You need to imagine the worst. You need to imagine what can happen to you. What can happen? You need to imagine the worst that can happen. You need to imagine, talk to people, imagine the worst that can happen. You need to look at things from the worst, the ugliest part. You need to give yourself that confidence that this cannot take over me. You need to help yourself. You need to stand firm. You need to go forward and face that fear. You need to talk about that fear. You need to imagine the worst. An unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. You see, most people are afraid of their parents. They are afraid of what their parents will do. They are afraid of what they might become. They are afraid of the future, and which is bad. You need to help yourself. You need to not fear anything. Even the Bible talks against fear. The Lord didn't give us spirit of fear. You need to be courageous. You need to motivate yourself. You need to move, be strong in yourself. If this content was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Till we meet again.